everybody. Good morning. We are live. On the sold out and Bay. Little Bruce Buffer, the veteran voice for you MMA fans, for you UFC fans. And now it's time. 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He's so bad. It's so funny, man. So for those who don't know, the great boxing ring announcer Michael Buffer, his brother Bruce Buffer, is the voice of the Octagon for UFC. He's the ring announcer, but the Octagon, they call him the voice of the Octagon. And he's really, I mean, if Michael Buffer is creme brulee, Bruce Buffer is like frozen cheesecake from the dessert aisle at the grocery store. You know what I mean? But it's just so funny because as big as the UFC is now, when they started, and nobody knew what that was. And so they got this guy to do the ring announcing, and they just held on for 30 years. Oh, man. Anyway, so it's funny. We all laugh at him. Me and my cousin Mark were like the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer. He wears gaudy suits, and he's not talented, but anyway, he's kind of become a caricature, which is fun. All right, anyway, I'm sure that's why you're here this morning. Bubba Tatum, what's up? Trivia Carter, good morning. Jason Mobile, Cliff Nelson, what's good, my peeps, what's good? Cliff, disappointing loss for softball last night, man, 1-0. Gotta bounce back, man. God dog it, hated to see that. John Bro, good morning. Spike Sylvester, good morning. Jason Truax, father, John David Mathern. What's up, what's up, what's up? Dale Broussard. Morning, Fathead Drew, YouTube, Matt. Thank you, Dale. Breezy Bro, what up, what up? Hey, Dad, good morning. Kirk Taylor, good morning. Patrick McKenzie, morning, Matt. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you LSU making a regional? Patrick, I would give you a 9. I mean, they're in. I mean, every projection still has them in. You know, their resume completely checks out. I mean, there would have to be some pretty weird stuff happen this weekend. You basically need chalk to hold in the American, which I think it will. Chalk to hold in Conference USA, which you got a good chance of that happening. Gonzaga needs to win one of their next 2 against the University of San Diego. They win the West Coast Conference, so there's no bid stealing there. I just, you know, we were looking at a handful of possible bid stealers, and, you know, I just think it's going to check out, man. It's going to be fine. So, Georgia lost after beating LSU. They lost their next 2, so Georgia is out. So yeah, I think they're in, man. I mean, Patrick, you can never say with 100% certainty when you leave it in the hands of the committee, so you never really know what they're gonna do. But yeah, man, if I had to guess, I'd say they're in, man. Dale Broussard, big congratulations to Matthew Beck for leading the SEC batting average this season. Great interview yesterday if y'all missed it. Beck is one of those guys I've always enjoyed talking to when we get the chance. He's got a great sense of humor, you know, good personality. He's a really good descriptive communicator, which makes for great radio. So if you missed Matthew Beck on AFR yesterday, go check it out. Talked about it. He has a torn UCL, so he will need Tommy John. His LSU career is very likely over. If he gets the opportunity, to play pro ball. He'll go play somewhere, but that might be unlikely. But anyway, great dude. Really enjoyed talking to him. Lowell Cormier, good morning. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Absolutely, Lowell, to everybody. A safe Memorial Day weekend. Happy, healthy, all that stuff. Sorry, I just read a text on my phone that popped out. That was interesting. Hang on. Sorry, YouTube. YouTube, trust me. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, YouTube. Just hang on with me for. I'm like, I gotta check the YouTube chat to see what's going on now. All right. Today's gonna be a big day. Now I get to go read all of your comments after I just did that. Oh man. All right, let me get to your comments here. Greg Daigle, is the Irishman O'Sullivan out of the running if Paul retires? Kelly Presley, good morning. Nicholas Cantrell, good morning from Cabo. Jeff McKithen, good morning. Shelby Kelly, take that back. Bruce Buffer is a gem. Dude, he's terrible. Torres ACL at a hype event 2 days before a pay-per-view, still did the thing. Oh, man. I feel so bad for y'all. I'm dead serious. Like, that's so wrong that I just did that. And I'm just not telling you at all what that was about. I just literally cannot tell you what that was about. Y'all had to sit here and watch me do that. That's the worst thing ever. I feel that's the worst tease ever. Like, I mean, in the history of my professional career, what I just did is the worst tease to an audience ever. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. Chuck Sanchez. What's up, Chuck? Get it? Up, Chuck? Carson Stevenson. Morning, Matt. Finished up my first week. A new IT job. Never had an office job before. It was a weird transition, but enjoying it so far. Good for you, Carson. Love to see it, man. People getting to work. I love to see it. That's awesome. Patrick McKenzie. Need to ask Terry if he could see his feet in his driver's license. Send me that one. Kyle Milliken. Lowell Cormier. The suspense. Troy Bear. Jerry, I know it's not Wednesday night, but a friend of mine told me I should try Angel's Envy. Before I do, I thought I'd check with someone who knows what they're talking about. Yeah, Jerry, Angel's Envy is great. I'll tell you, I liked Angel's Envy way more at a $40 price point. Now it's like up around 50, 55. But you can see it. Well, I don't know if you can see it. Actually, Jerry, I might have to. You can kind of see it. Right here is the Parker's Heritage. And right behind it, that tall bottle there is Angel's Envy. The bottle's really cool. Got like angel wings on the back. It's a tall curved bottle. And the juice is really good. I mean, Angel's Envy is really good. It boomed in popularity in the last 3 or 4 years. And its price point went up as a result. I liked it. I would pay $50 for it or whatever, but I liked it much better at 40. But anyway, yeah, Angel's Envy is very good. Craig Duga, what's up, man? Breezy bro, I'm here for the history making. Look at y'all. I'm so sorry. Brian and Annie Penton, good morning. Shelby, what's up, y'all? Jonathan Lambert, LSU hiring Blake Dean to replace Paul Maneri, spilled beans. Jonathan, this much I can assure you. Like, I will guarantee you this. If Paul Maneri is retiring, Blake Dean is not going to be the replacement. Like, y'all, I think the world of Blake Dean as a player, as a guy I've gotten to know professionally. I was like, that's not a realistic option. Craig, if the text is something personal, by all means, end the stream. Man. Jerry, is it huge news? I guess it depends who you ask. Is Bama going to the West Coast Conference? Conference realignment, we're sending them out west. Spike Sylvester. Matt was gifted a bottle of Jefferson's Ocean Voyage 22. Thoughts? So Spike, my feeling on Jefferson's Ocean is I like it. I think Jefferson's largely makes really good juice. Jefferson's Ocean, I hate the price point. Because their whole thing, for those who don't know, is they put the barrels on these like shark ships. And so the idea is the barrels are out in the water, and so because the ship is constantly moving, the whiskey in the barrel is constantly moving. It's never still, so it's constantly moving, constantly taking on the shape and the shape, but also the texture and whatever the barrel. It's constantly moving, and then it also gets the salinity from the salt water, and so it's into the barrel. So it's supposed to create this really unique experience. I like Jefferson's Ocean. I think it's a good whiskey, but you're paying for a novelty. Like, it's not an $80 whiskey, but you're paying for the novelty of it having been on a shark ship and all that crap in the story and blah 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 blah. Now, I will tell you, Jefferson's did make an Ocean's Weeded, which is worth every bit of the $80 or whatever it is. For me, that's one where I would tell you I would pay $80 for that. So I like Jefferson's Ocean. I like it way better if someone gave it to you. I don't like the price of Jefferson's Ocean, but I would pay the price for Jefferson's Ocean Weeded, if that makes sense. Kerry Bergeron, will we find out later? Yes. Yes. You will find out later. Craig, it's too early for all these emotions on display. Happy, shocked, serious, mysterious, back to happy in 2 minutes. Stephen missed the drama. It's Saban coming back to LSU. Oh man. Oh God. Heard from a sports talk radio in Omaha. He heard from anonymous sources the next head coach at LSU will be the batting coach from Nebraska. Huge news. No. Troy, thoughts on the girls' chances to win 2 in a row after dropping a heartbreaker last night? Sincerity was awesome. I'm super bummed about that, man. Softball team lost 1-0 yesterday. Very bummed about that. But yeah, I mean, you always got a shot. I can't sit here and tell you I know a ton about Florida State, but hopefully the bats get going and put it together. What about the coach from Texas A&M? No, Shelby, he just got fired, man. Rob Childress just got fired. Hang on, Drew's backpack speaking. Hang on one second. The crazy thing now that I think about this. The crazy thing now that I think about this is, so when I started that text, I had to shut down YouTube for a quick second. So YouTube has no idea. They didn't get to see what just happened. And so Facebook was watching, because I'm on 2 separate streams. So Facebook was watching me text on my phone. and and YouTube pop back and they have no idea what just happened. Oh man. Sorry, trivia. I know it took long enough. My apologies. Jed Meyer, morning Matt, on the way to a 9:30 tea time with my dad. Gonna be a great day. That's awesome, man. Hit him straight. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. Kyle Milliken, is it something we'll find out before the day is over? Part of it. Yeah. Part of it, yeah. That was the mothership. Looks like the Mosconers are moving to Bristol. Congrats, man. I assure you, the lady on the other side of this wall right now is not moving to Bristol. She'd be like, you can go. We'll come visit. Joey Vincent, what's up? Cliff Nelson, you got to try Uncle Nearest. Good price, good juice. I've had Uncle Nearest. When will we know? Yeah. Let's see, where are we? They bring back Tom and Jerry now. Craig Duga, that's what one podcast guy in BR thinks, LOL. Let's talk about things that matter. Will we ever get Stevie B Friday on AFR again? What was Stevie B Friday? Was that was that when we did Ryan's Wise? Was that thing? Boy, that bombed, didn't it? I mean, it felt like a good idea, but it bombed. Breezy Bro, what are you serious about that? I don't know what y'all, now I really don't know what y'all are talking about now. Like, I feel like y'all have conversations going on with internally that I don't know if y'all are talking to each other or to me anymore. You know what is terrible? It's 45 this morning here. This is down 45 degrees. Oh, bro. 45 degrees on May the 28th. Brr. Stephen Miller, Bregman versus Tatis Jr. this weekend. Padres Astros should be a great one. Man, I am. I'm going to enjoy this weekend. We got Monday off too. Okay, I'm almost done. Yeah. There's nothing living. There's nothing living in the ice chest thing. Okay. Greg Digas. I don't give much credence to this. You heard it here first. Jordy is coming. It's not. All right. I think Spring Love. I want to be the one. When did we ever do a Stevie B thing on AFR though? I don't remember that. Brand used to bring it the bangers on Friday. Yeah, I used to love Nola Bounce Friday. But we can't do it anymore because of YouTube. I love the joke. All right, this is just completely deteriorated. That everybody's just trying to guess what it is. But anyway. All right. Y'all be there for AFR 3. What's E-Rock doing that summer break is here? She still works, man. She's a 12-month employee at school. But they have today off, though. Troy, what are the odds Musso gets the full-time gig? I really like him. Honestly, Troy, I don't even know that Musso has applied for the full-time gig. And I think they're probably going to go with something like completely different. I think they're looking to bring in people for that job. Kyle Milliken, the anticipation is killing me. I'll be checking Twitter every 5 seconds until news breaks. Thanks, Scone. I'm never watching Morning Scone again. Kyle, let me put it to you this way. Just wait until around lunch. You'll be good until around lunch. All right, I gotta go. Sorry. Okay, there you go. I love y'all. And I'm sorry to have done that to you this morning. I just had to answer that in that moment. And it was just very not cool to do that while I was doing this. Because then now you're all left in suspense, and I very much understand why that sucks. But suffice to say that you've heard me say many times, how you handle sensitive information determines whether or not you continue to get sensitive information, and that's an example of it. That's what we call a cliffhanger. All right, I gotta go. Buy a roof from Hudco, and go get your broken bones and stuff fixed at Brock. All right, y'all. I'll see you. Peace.